Hello, welcome to Taxonomy Online Mathematics. Today we are taking a question on three-set problem. One of the questions that came at WASSCE, that is WASSCE. So it's a survey of 150 students or traders in a market shows that 90 of them sells cassava, then 70 sells maize, 80 of them sells yam. So in this case, we are having three categories of fruit or food crop or cash crop. So we have cassava, maize, yam. We also know that 26 sell cassava and maize. It means cassava and maize intersection is 26. Then we have and maize, that's cassava and maize, okay. Then we have 30 of them is selling cassava and what? Yam. Cassava and yam. Then 40 is selling yam and maize. So each of the traders sell at least one of these crops. The moment you hear that statement, it means that there is no complement. It means a trader is found in each of the category. Nobody is in the market who doesn't sell these three food crops. Alright, so we are to represent this on a Venn diagram. Represent the information on a Venn diagram. So before we start solving, we need to bring out the preamble. That is representing the set. We know we represent a set with some capital letters. So in this case, if I have number of U, which in this case I will be representing by the total number of traders in the market that day, which has been given as 150. Then I'll be using C, the first letters of the food crops, to represent the three different subsets. So I'll have number of M, which in this case, okay, let me start with cassava. So number of cassava has been given to us as 90. Then we have number of maize. How many sell maize? 70 sells what? Maize. So we have 70. Then number of yam. How many sell yam? 80 of them sell what? Yam. So these are the three subsets that we are having. The three subsets: C, M, and Y. Alright, let's see if we can get their intersection. We have been told that 26 sell cassava and what? Maize. That means that intersection of cassava and maize is 26. Both. So we have end. Then let's see. 30 sell cassava and what? Yam. So number of cassava intersection yam is 30. We continue to say that 40 sell yam and maize. So intersection of yam and maize, or maize and yam. Since we are using maize first, that will give us 40. So we are having the three intersections. 2 is yam, correct? Cassava and what? Maize. Cassava and yam. Then yam and maize, or maize and yam, the intersection. But we know in three-set problem, we need to get the three intersections. So we need to find number of C intersection M intersection Y, which in this case we do not know. Because that is what the question is asking us, to find the number of traders who sell all the three food crops, all of them. Meaning we are looking for the intersection. Those who sell both maize, yam, and cassava at the same time. So after writing the preamble from the question, then these are the information we are going to represent on our Venn diagram. So if I can manage the space I have, so this is what we have for the three sets. we have the first set is for cassava traded, the second set is for maize traded, then the third set is for yam traded. So now don't forget this region is for intersection between this and this only. So this is for all of them. So I'll begin with that one to be what? Y. So I've been given that this is what I am asked. So I am representing that with what? My Y as the first thing to do. Now, we have been told that those who sell cassava and what? Maize. 26 sell what? Cassava and maize. They didn't say cassava and maize only. If it is cassava and maize only, then this region is where I'll put my 26. But we have been told cassava and maize, the region where the two sets overlap. You see, if I cover this set with different color, and I cover this set also with a different color, where the two colors will merge, will include the Y and this empty space. So it means both Y and the empty space are for cassava and maize. So if one part of it is taken as Y, then it means the top supposed to be 26 minus what? The Y. So that if I add 26 minus Y plus Y, I should get the answer as 26. So it means this column is going to be 26 minus what? Y. That space alone. The whole of this is the 26. Alright. Then the next one is what? What is it? Cassava and yam. Cassava and yam, which is also going to be the overlapping region here. So if this whole region is given as 30 and part of it is taken as Y, it means here become 30 minus what? Y. Are you okay with that? Alright. Then the last one, which is yam and maize. Yam and maize. This is where the two sets, 1, 2, they also overlap here. And the whole region is supposed to be 40. But we have taken the center part to be Y. So I have 40 minus what? Y. So this information is taken from the question. We have placed all the information in the Venn diagram, leaving empty spaces. But every space must be covered. There are 8 regions, including the complement, which we have been told there is no complement. So it means we have what? 7 regions to be equal to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are empty spaces. So we fill them with letters to be found. So I can use A, B, C to represent those regions. Now, what I want to explain is that don't write the universal set to be U equals to 150. You know, U is a letter. U cannot be equal to 150. It's number of universal sets. That is why at times we prefer to write the preamble in word form. Let U represent the number of traders in the market. Then number of U had at this. Let C represent the traders who sell cassava in that order. Alright. So now we need to solve for A, B, C so that we can find our Y. So in this case, we are going to equate each of the subsets. Meaning, for cassava, I will add 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them, if I add, they should be equal to 90. If I add all the regions in this area, 1, 2, 3, 4, I should be getting what? 70. And finally, if I add everything from 1, 2, 3, 4, I should get what? 80. So that is what we are going to do next. So let's wipe this part of the board and continue from there. Alright, so now let's see how best we can solve that. I explained earlier on that this region plus this region plus this region plus this will give us what? 90. Right? Alright, so this is the intersection of C and M only. Plus this give us the intersection of the 2. This is C and Y only. Intersection of the 2. Then this become only C. So we are going to have we are going to find number of traders who sell maize only. Maize only is the A. So we have number of traders who sell maize only. Don't forget, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to this. So it means I'm adding 4 things equals to 90. But I am looking for the A. So I can make the A the subject and add all this, subtract it from the total. So if I have 4 plus x equals to 8. If I'm looking for the x, I keep the x and send the 4 to subtract from the 8. So in this case, I'll be having A, which is the one I am looking for, equals to the total, which is 90 minus the summation of what? 30 minus y, which is this, plus y, which is this, plus 26 minus what? Y. This add to what? A, to give me 90. So I add them and subtract it from 90 to get the A. Alright, so A is going to be 90 minus, I believe, minus y plus y will cancel to give us 0. So this place is 0. So I'm left with 30 plus 26 minus y. And that will be 56 minus what? Y. Don't forget I am using the bracket. If I open the bracket, then this sign will be affected. So maintain the answer, your final answer, before you open the bracket. So in this case, A equals to 90 minus 56. This will multiply plus what? Y. I believe you now get the reason why the bracket is maintained. You see, if not, from here you will still get your minus. But this is minus 1 times 56. Then minus 1 times negative y will give you this. Alright, let's subtract this. I think if you have 44 will give us, no, so 34 will give us, so it means A equals to 34 plus what? Y. That becomes our equation 1. That is finding the A. Let's think of the B. So for the second one, we are going for B. So that is the only maize. This one is what? Only cassava. So, okay, so only cassava, not maize. So cassava is the A, then B is what? Maize. So number of traders who sell maize only will be B. Then we have the total to be 70 minus the addition of the remaining regions, which I'll begin from 26 minus y plus the y plus 40 minus y. So in this case, that will be 70 minus y minus a positive y. That gives us 0. So 26 plus 40. And I think that will be 66. Then our minus y will come. Then I'll open this bracket to have 70 minus 66 plus what? Y. Then it means we need to subtract 66 from here. And I believe that will be 14. No, 4. That will be 4. So it means your B is going to be 4 plus what? Y. That gives us our equation 2. I believe you can see that one. The space on the board is not that plenty. So we have B to be equals to 4 from here plus Y. The cassava own is 34 plus Y. So now we need to find that of what? C. Let's wipe the top and see what we can get. So the number of traders who sell yam only is the C. So C equals to the total, going to be 80, then minus the summation of the remaining region. That will be 30 minus Y, right? Plus the Y, plus the remaining 40 minus what? Y. That is good. So don't forget this, you can start with this plus this equals to 80. You will still have to come back to this same point. That is why I am beginning from this to avoid wasting my time or our time. Alright, so now let's proceed. This will be 80 minus y, positive y, cancel. Then 30 plus 40. That will give us 70 minus y. Then fast forward. 80 minus 70 plus what? Y. And I believe that will give us 10 plus what? Y. Then that become our equation 3. Why are we finding these equations? Why are we finding them? You know, in the beginning, we have been given 1, 2, 3, 4. This. We need the empty space in order to equate them to our universal set. All of these numbers here, when added, to give you the people in the market that day. But we are having empty space. So we are only finding the empty space so that when we add all the regions, it should be equal to this. Then we can find the missing variable. Are you with me? Good. So since we now find the missing first one, second one, and the third one, then we can combine all together. Don't forget, in some questions that will give you complement, the complement must be added to the universal set, and the union. Don't forget the number of cassava, union maize, union yam should be equals to the universal set. If we are not having a complement, it means this region is taken out. But if this region is provided, then it means the union plus the complement must equals to the universal set. So since this is the same as this, we equate all the union equals to that of the universal set. Are you with me? Good. So let's take that. Alright, so let's take it from here. I've taken care of it. So we know our A, our B, and C will take these spaces. So since I said earlier on that the number of C union M union Y is the same as what? Number of universal set. Then it means addition of all these regions, starting from A, will be 34 plus Y, B, 4 plus Y, C, 10 plus Y, that is the first 3 regions. Then I come here, 26 minus Y, plus, I don't know if I can continue. So we are continuing from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is here. Then I'm coming all the way to the Y. Then plus this. Then finally we have 4. All this must equals to 150. After arranging them, check and see whether they are up to, in this case, 7. Region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we have a complement, then you should be going for region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the complement. Alright, so let's perform our additions. We know plus, 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 minus, minus, minus. There is no multiplication here. So the bracket is only showing the regions. So I can look at the y's that have positive and see whether I have the same number of them as negative. Then I cancel them out. So this positive will cancel this negative. Let's do that manually. So that will cancel this positive will cancel what? This negative. So this is cancelled. Positive, you are having negative. So this and this will cancel. So in this case, I am left with the constant terms to add. Alright, this will add to this will give me 70, I guess. Then 70 plus this will give me 80. 80 plus this will be 106. 106 plus this will give me 110. Then 144, I guess. So it means I'm going to have 144. There is no other variable except this. So plus y equals to what? 150. So all these plenty things we are seeing is just summarized to become 144 plus y equals to 150. But we are looking for the y. So we transpose this. So this is going to be y equals to 150, 144, and that is going to be 6. Don't forget that 6 is going to sit in here. And the question we have for the first place, the second question is what? Find the number of traders who what? Sell all the 3 food crops. So here, therefore, so we are having it to be the number of traders who sell all the 3 food crops will be 6. Or better 6, still 6 traders sell all the 3 food crops as the final answer. This is what we present the answer to be, because we are the one who use what? The y in the calculation. Alright, that's the first part. The second part is that we have to find number of traders who sell only 1 food crop. Only 1 food crop. How many sell only maize? A. How many of them sell only maize, cassava? Is what? A. Those who sell only maize is B. And those who sell only yam is C. So from that question, number of traders who sell only 1 crop is going to be the first A, which is what? 34 plus y. The y, B, which is I think we have 4 plus y. Then the C, which is what? 10 plus y. These are the regions that are only 1 crop. Only cassava, only maize, only yam. So the only become 34 plus y, which is 6. 4 plus y, which is 6. 10 plus y, which is what? 6. So in this bracket, I have 40, 10, 16. So 50, so we have what? 66 as the value. So what I'll say is that, therefore, 66 traders sell only 1 crop. I believe you follow. You can pause the video as we are watching to try and see whether you can deduce all that we have started from the beginning. Take your time. I know this video is very lengthy, about 20 plus minutes, but please, take your time, go through it all, try to understand. When you understand, you take a question similar to this, try to solve it on your own and see whether you can understand. That is the beauty of these videos. These tutorials are there to guide us in the comfort of our home. Try, send me comment on the areas you don't understand. I'll be glad to iron them out for you. Thank you very much for watching from the beginning to this place. If you're able to get to this place, then congratulations, you are doing a great job. Subscribe to the channel Taxonomy Online Mathematics. Share with your friends, like, comment, and God will bless you. Bye-bye.